The system. My wife, Julia, told me that our 5-year-old son, Tim, had started talking in his sleep. Not just mumbling, real conversations, long ones, with someone he called the system. He would say things like, "Tim, when will Daddy come home?" Then he paused for a few seconds and answered himself, but in a strange, metallic voice. "In 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 42 seconds, he will bring ice cream." And it was true. I did. At first, we laughed. It was creepy, but also kind of funny. Then it stopped being funny. One night, he said, "System, why does Mommy cry in the bathroom sometimes?" Then, after a pause, "Because she's afraid of getting old. Probability of death from aging 97.3%. Julia turned pale. I felt cold all over. We couldn't sleep anymore. I set up a camera in Tim's room. That night, he sat on his bed with his eyes closed, but he talked. Long sentences, perfect grammar, strange words. The scariest part wasn't what he said. It was the pauses. He waited exactly the same amount of time each time, like he was listening to something or someone. Sometimes he nodded, sometimes he whispered, "Understood." We took him to doctors, EEG, MRI, psychologists, everything normal. One old neurologist, almost retired, told us quietly, "You're checking the wrong patient. Don't scan the boy. Scan the space around him." We didn't know what that meant. A week later, Tim woke up and said, "The system is updating today. There will be errors." That afternoon, our house lost power, but every other house on the street still had lights. Then a window shattered from the inside. No one was near it. I told myself it was coincidence, but Julia stopped going to work. She just sat on the couch, staring at the baby monitor. Last night, I went to check on Tim again. He was awake, sitting on the floor, looking at the wall. "Are you talking to the system?" I asked carefully. He turned his head slowly. His eyes were open, calm, clear. "No, Dad," he said. "I'm not talking to the system." Then he smiled. "I am the interface." I didn't sleep that night. At exactly midnight, every clock, phone, and screen in the house showed 0000, all at once. Tim stood next to our bed. His face was perfectly blank. "The system is ready for upgrade," he said. "You need to update. Now." Julia tried to scream, but no sound came out. I ran to the bedroom door, but it didn't open into the hallway anymore. It opened into a white room, completely white. No windows, no furniture, just walls. Clean, bright, endless. Tim walked into it barefoot. He turned to look at us. "Don't worry," he said softly. "It's only temporary. You'll remember everything soon." Then the door closed. Now we live inside this white room. There's no time here. The clocks still say 0000. Sometimes I think I hear the hum of electricity far away. Julia keeps asking me, "What was the name of the beach we went to last summer?" I don't remember. I can't remember the sound of waves. I can't remember the taste of chocolate. Tim says the system is fixing it, but every day I forget more. Faces, smells, words. This morning, Julia looked at me and asked, "Who are you?" I wanted to answer, but my voice didn't work. Then I heard Tim again, not from the room, but inside my head. "Update complete," he whispered. "Welcome to version 2.0." And when I looked at my reflection on the wall, smooth, white, glass-like, it wasn't my face anymore. Thank you for listening to this terrifying story, The System. Key vocabulary. We explored technical and descriptive words like metallic, interface, neurologist, and shattered to build suspense. Grammatical focus. We focused on the difference between the past simple, I ran, it shattered, for sequence of events, and the present tense for permanent states in the white room. There's no time here. Your turn. If you could ask the system one question, what would it be? Share your thoughts below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more A2 B1 English learning stories. And remember, sometimes an update means you lose more than you gain. Avoid the bugs. Avoid the bugs. Good night and disconnect.